Welcome to the Polar Homestead. We learn finance, permaculture and prepping, a modern view of the world. Don't forget, freedom is in your hands. Stay safe and vigilant, friends. And now your host, Ralph KK. Launch in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Welcome to the apocalypse. Hello and welcome to the studio. It is me, your host, Mr. Ralph KK. And again we have this guest named Christine from Norway. Hello Christine.
Hi there.
How are you? What's new with your life?
I still have it. It's continuous. The same problems. So what do you want to talk to me?
Did you manage to grow any potatoes yet?
It's been like several days since our previous conversation. So
It's been exactly 2 days. Have you got any potatoes in 2 days?
you asked me last time. It takes several months for them to grow. So if you have any other question except your famous potatoes.
Between 3 months and 4 months, this is what it takes to grow potatoes. So, what do you think about the current condition of the world?
It's the same.
No, it is not the same. Today, check out, in the news we have Monkeypox.
What's this?
Monkeypox. This is a viral disease similar to chickenpox. And it is a new disease and it's spreading in the USA and in Europe. Today there has been 8 cases in Italy.
Like every day you just find something like this in the news. So or pig flu or bird flu or something like this. And after COVID-19, I suppose it's already not such a great news to hear anything about disease. Like everybody like kind of got used to such kind of news. So this is just another disease.
But the name says what it is, monkeypox. It means that it is a disease that comes from monkeys. This doesn't scare you, this kind of name?
No, this the same if you would be scared of pigs or birds.
Like a pig flu. Are you scared of pig flu?
Of course I'm scared of any kind of disease. You can die from any kind of disease. Actually, you can die from anything. You can just fall in the puddle and die there. So you can be scared of anything. Yeah, like the name, it makes you think what it is. But
so you mean that we should be brave in the face of apocalypse?
Yeah, sure. We have to be brave.
So what else? You know what's happening in Sri Lanka? Do you know about Sri Lanka?
Yeah, this is horrible news.
What's happening in Sri Lanka?
All of these riots and the last news about the leader.
But why are people rioting in Sri Lanka?
The reason is the same: high prices for oil and not enough resources. And this, I think that this what is coming, like earlier or later, probably everywhere in a different level of intense. Like depends which country it is. So like this, what we will face soon, probably in many countries, especially the third world countries.
So you mean that the zombie apocalypse is coming?
I already got that. This is your favorite favorite phrase, zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Anyways, people, they're angry, they're writing.
And they are hungry.
People, they're all the time hungry.
So today officially Sri Lanka, they had the last day of fuel, of gasoline. After today they have no gasoline for no cars, no nothing. And according to them, to their government, they only have $1 million of cash for the whole country of Sri Lanka. What do you think about this?
Of course, this is horrible. And how do you think that they could fix it in a short term? Just it's not fixable instantly. Like in case you have such a situation, people will continue writing. So what exactly do you want? Are you asking?
No, according to the government, they asked for a loan to the International Monetary Fund. So they asked for like a aid package. So they are waiting for some kind of money from them, but there has not been any kind of response. So they have no gasoline, they have no food. There is people rioting on the streets, like even people, like common citizens, they are taking justice to their own hands. So they go to the houses of politicians and they start like burning the houses of politicians, or finding the politicians and beating them up with sticks. Or they go outside of parliament and they wait for the politicians to come out from parliament and they start like beating them up with sticks.
You know, this is like paradox that it is like a very rare case when people they would be satisfied completely with the government, and but in situations like this, when it is some kind of extreme case, so like you can expect anything from people. But the point is that whatever government they would put there right now, instantly, it's such a situation which already just there, and it is not fixable just immediately. So even with the new government, I don't think that this problem would be solved instantly and would be solved in general. It should be some kind of decision, not only for Sri Lanka, but in general, some kind of decision for the third world countries, which very soon they will not have the same resources and money. So it should be maybe some kind of program to help them in general.
Do you consider Turkey a third world country?
Difficult to say, probably not. So they have great income from tourism. So I don't know. They have like a lot of ways to get income.
Today the Turkish lira is collapsing again versus all the foreign currencies, and the prices they are rising, and people they're gonna start rioting.
The key word here is again. So it just happened again.
Okay, what about Iran, for example? The price of a bread, it went up 10 times in one day.
Different countries, different products, and inflation is growing everywhere. You cannot name no one country which wouldn't have like the prices to raise like they're raising just in every country. In Iran this is one thing, and in Germany this is the other thing.
So is this a problem of the third world, or just any country can experience these kind of problems?
I suppose any country, just like I say, that if we are talking about the third world countries, it just coming like faster because of the lack of some stuff, the same like lack of money and resources. For more developed countries, like European countries, it's also coming, but with not such a great speed.
Today in Italy, in Napoli, people were rioting because of the prices of food, because the prices of gasoline, the prices of gas, all the prices they are just going up to infinity.
They're coming to infinity everywhere. Look at all the prices. You go to the shop and just compare prices from 1 week ago. And this about Italy, this is also about the mentality of these people. Like, have you been to Italy?
I have been to Italy. People there are very nice.
Yeah, and also they're very expressive, so they cannot just hold this. If they don't like something, they just go outside and they shout it loud.
Today in the United Kingdom, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he said that he will try to deal with the bad economy. He said that the bad economy is the fault of the bankers.
Anything new? All the time talking about this.
But he said that the bad economy in the United Kingdom is like the worst in 40 years. Inflation is the worst in 40 years. And he said that this is the fault of the bankers. Is this true or not?
In which way?
Because the policies of the bankers have led to the inflation in the United Kingdom to be 40-year high.
Usually, like, of course, he would try to blame it on something, and it's very difficult for them to accept what is happening for real, because like everything is connected. Like the price for oil, the dollar, the same. Like because of this instant printing of money, it's like this constant like huge inflation. It would be very very stupid to not accept that it would also have big impact for Europe and for all the and for United Kingdom, which are not part of Europe. Yeah.
So you are saying that this inflation is caused by the all the infinite amount of money being printed?
Obviously.
I spend my days in despair, for in my mind you're still there. When nights turn cold and blue, how will I live without you?
You are like a common citizen and you understand that this is happening, yeah?
You don't need to be genius. You don't have to be genius to understand this. We have facts. You just look at this, and especially the last like 5 years, like this constant printing money, just which already like you just print and print and print, and they just don't worth anything anymore. Just the paper with no value. Especially it's not based on gold or nothing. Just printing for any needs, and So obviously it would have some effect in the future, and right now we are getting the result of this, and this is just the beginning.
So if you have this kind of idea, it means that the truth is spreading among the common citizen to see what it is really happening with the economy. And you know what the bankers said? The bankers, they said, oh no, it is not our fault. The high inflation in the United Kingdom, it is the fault of the policies instituted by Boris Johnson.
The point is that for some reason people, I wouldn't say they're blind, but they just don't want to accept the facts. And Especially like people, not young people, they tend to watch just general television with all of this all of this government people speaking, and they tend to believe them, and they don't want just to make their own research and compare the facts. Also between my friends, some of them, they just continue like believing in something what the government tells them, don't make their own research.
Okay, so people, they're starting to notice the truth, yeah? So how long do you think we have before people start panicking and start like trying to protect themselves against the future, like to go and buy like 50 kilograms of pasta or rice or something like this?
This also like two-side situation. Like when people, they start panicking and they're buying piles and piles of pasta and other and potatoes and sugar and salt. Other people, they just see it, and this is like a chain effect. So like as soon as more people, they will start getting more stuff in the shop, the more people will join them, because not only because of the understanding the situation that it's going to be not enough of food, but because they think that the other people, they will just take everything and there's going to be nothing left. Just from this point of view, not from the point of view that they do really realize what's happening.
Okay, so how long do we have until people start panicking?
I don't know, like I think that we will see it closer to the end of autumn, when it's gonna get colder, and also when farmers, they will get the crops from this year. So the end of summer, they will see that this is not enough. Maybe then people, they will realize, but who knows? Maybe earlier.
Maybe earlier. Who knows? Okay, that is some very interesting opinion. Now tell me some closing comments. How should people prepare for the future, like this coming winter? Because this winter, it seems like it's going to be very difficult. Like the price for heating is going to be very high, the price for food is going to be very high. What should people do at this point?
We kind of discussed it last time, so I already said that get some extra food for storage, get another source of income. Also, probably what I would like to add, that probably people, they should learn some skills of surviving.
Survival, you mean like combat skills, hand-to-hand combat with a knife?
This is not what I'm talking about, just usual survival stuff when you go to the forest, for example, like when you need to make a fire without a lighter, yeah? Can you do it in case you have like an emergency?
What do you mean, with like stones or something like this?
No, there are different tools, like you can also get it and have it in your bag for traveling. Also like the skills, like just
Like
to-
hunting.
no, probably hunting included. So like just easily to make a tent, to cook food on the fire, just to take out like insects from your skin.
You are suggesting people to eat insects.
I said in case the insects bite you, and sometimes they go under your skin to take them out. So like not all the people they can do it themselves.
Okay.
And how to protect themselves from wild animals,
Like a bear.
and also self-defense against the people.
Hand-to-hand combat with a knife.
You're too violent, just for people to not to let to punch you. In case they're angry, like in case you're in the crowd and you need just to get some shelter and protection, just to punch somebody
So then you mean something like a pepper spray
or pepper spray.
to blind the enemy. Okay. That sounds very, very smart and intelligent. Okay, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, people. Stay safe.
What else? You forgot to say something.
I will not say this.